What the heck is happening, folks? A little bit of an intro there. Welcome to the show. This is the Annealer Reveal. We've got a pretty darn cool setup today, as you saw on Tuesday's show, which is pretty interesting. I've got the chat in front of me for this one, so if you guys have questions or want to see the details on any of these pieces that I'm holding up from Tuesday's show, let me know. I'm going to go through each of them. What's happening, Dana? Bunch of cool stuff I could talk about. I could probably go for like a half hour right now, but we're just going to start it off casual, just like it's a regular old Annealer Reveal. We got all our signs here. Maybe get a little applause up in here. But what's happening, Sue? What's happening, Glass Academy? Here we are. So, yeah, we've got some really cool things going on. We had a beautiful show on Tuesday. It was a really nice show number 152. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individual pieces throughout the show, and they all turned out amazing. And it was Fat Tuesday, it was Mardi Gras, and there's quite a lot going on in the world. So we had lots of different things going on during this show, and we're going to dive right into it. So if you joined us on the show, folks, let us know in the chat. Let me know that I got some people who saw what happened. And if you didn't see the show on Tuesday yet, let me know there, because it'd be really sweet to see how I need to talk about this, because I know there's people that probably missed the Tuesday show. But I'll start off with the warmer-upper. I see Becky. I see Drake in here. Jody looking good. Drake's coming from sunny, warm Arizona. Man, it's chilly. It was chilly. Yesterday was actually nice, but it's chilly here in Michigan right now, and I'm ready for some warmth. I was just talking about it with Brandon. We were blowing glass this morning up until about noon, and we're ready for springtime. I love that feeling when it gets warm and you jump outside and you just want to conquer the world. It's pretty sweet. So, perfect. Sue saw it all. Jody saw it. Sounds like Becky saw it. Connie was there. That's amazing. I'm going to start it off by showing you guys the warmer-upper. So you know it was Fat Tuesday. It was Paczki Day. And I realized that Paczkis are maybe just Detroit/Michigan native. I think they're a Polish thing, and I know we've got Polish Village in Detroit, and I just saw a video the other day about someone from Colorado not knowing about it, and Nick, someone we just hired to teach classes, came from Seattle, and he had no idea what a Paczki was either. So he tried one for the first time, and I actually tried making one for the first time. We made one last year. Chris made it and did a great job. This is the one I did this year. It's a little different in size and shape, but I think it's sweet, and I know it was sold. So take a look. I'm going to bring this around, folks. Look at the detail shot of this Paczki. This thing is slimy. You see that raspberry goo coming out? And you can see these marks that I put in. I was trying to give it the Paczkification. You see that all the way around. You see how it's got the folds and the creases, and then that was the little spot that I torched right there that totally melted in the spot, but it's totally like melting sugar. So it really does look dusted, and then a couple thicker spots got melted in. The one thing I would maybe change is not a bunch of sugar on the goo coming out of the Paczki, but I don't really think that's a major thing at all. We got the stamp on the bottom, and it sits on the table perfectly. I can't quite remember who purchased this guy, but I know Jody, no, it wasn't Jody, it was Jen Duty, has last year's Paczki. So perhaps there's going to be a trend going on with this action. We don't know. So I'll set that right there. 80 degrees near Pam. I do also want to say congratulations to Nicole again, because on the Glass Academy Addicts Facebook page, she posted a picture. She named her baby Paczki, Michelle just said. No, I believe it was Zachary is what she named her baby, who was just born during the show on Tuesday, and it was pretty crazy. So that's pretty exciting to hear about and pretty exciting to watch happen. Congratulations, Nicole. But we'll move on. Up next, that was kind of the warmer-upper. And actually, I think Chris started with the warmer-upper. I'm not sure which came first. The Paczki came first. Then Chris made this sort of Ukrainian vodka goblet. And this is when we started speaking about all the proceeds of this show 20% of all the proceeds of this show, every single piece we made, and everything that was on our featured product table for the night, which was a lot of drinkware and last week's pieces, 20% of all the proceeds of those sales are going to the World Central Kitchen. And that's an organization that we talked about on the show. It's a really beautiful thing, feeding people on the border of Ukraine and Poland right now, and sending food into Ukraine, and really just helping out humanity in the greater good, because we all need it right now, and we think it's a pretty cool organization. So that's where that money was going to. Any of the purchases on the show, any of the purchases of these pieces that were available on the show, and or any other purchases made throughout the week on our Gathering Point page on the website, glassacademy.com, is going to go to that organization. So, moving along, Chris started off with the Ukrainian vodka goblet. And you see this guy's pretty darn sweet. You see with my hands there, kind of the size of it. It's pretty darn symmetrical and pretty darn nice. You got the stamp on the side right there, and you see those Ukrainian colors, the blue and the yellow. I think we nailed them. We've got about, I think I got like 18 different blues to choose from in our color reservoir. But this guy's beautiful. I haven't quite got to signing them on the bottom, but I will be signing them. Show 152, because that's what they were made on. I'm not 100% sure of the numbers of each and how many are available on the website, but you'll have to just take a look yourself and see what the deal is and what's available. Pam's digging the colors. Rachel's in from Indiana. Very good. And if you're watching on YouTube, let us know. If you're watching on Facebook, let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. But we're streaming on multiple sites here tonight, folks. Then we went down the line into, this guy's on this, which is a really cool displaying unit. This mug turned out sweet, and you get it lined up just right here. We may invest in an automatic one here soon, but this guy just turned out beautiful. He's super symmetrical. You got that yellow twist with clear, so you see what you're drinking, but you also have a color, beautiful color accent, and then the handle went on super clean, and that's really nice when Chris and I get to work together. When you got the assistance of Chris, he knows what he's doing. He really lines it up good for you. Look at those lines and the color crossing over. Handle's super clean. And this was the shot that we tried to show you in the video. It's a little subtle and a little difficult to see, but when you finish your drink, you've got a beautiful yellow spiral down in the bottom there. And this guy's on the website as well. We put one up. We may put more, I'm not sure, but that one from the show, the original one, is already sold, so that's amazing. And 20% of those proceeds will be going to the World Central Kitchen, which is super cool. Matt from Cleveland's in the house, watching on YouTube. I see that a lot of people like to watch on YouTube and comment on Facebook. I see Pam's doing that. Looks like Carlin's doing that. That's a pretty cool option to have. We've got a service coming up soon that we're testing out that's going to have the comments show up on the screen, I believe, for you. So depending on where you're watching, you'll be able to comment wherever you want. But stay tuned as we keep fixing things up. Moving down the line, we went to the Ukrainian egg, folks. I don't quite 100% know the history behind the Ukrainian egg or why they are egg painting folk, but take a look at this guy. We've got our Glass Academy stamped egg holding base, which is included with this purchase. Usually we sell them separately online, but we wanted to make the deal happen here. And look at this guy. Look at the two colors, the yellow and the blue. And Chris went for pretty much a spiral. He spiraled that yellow all the way down the piece and then twisted each one with the tweezers, so you get the Van Gogh texture on there, and that is pretty darn sweet. Beautiful Ukrainian colors, and to purchase an egg like that and have proceeds go to help what's going on over there in Ukraine right now is a pretty cool thing, something worth sharing on the Facebook feed, perhaps. Very good. If you guys got questions for me, or if you want to see anything up close or more detail or anything like that, let me know in the chat. I'm keeping an eye on it. We went to the final piece here, which is the giveaway piece, folks. And this one is Ukrainian colors once again, and you see how we got them in flag order. This is a tumbler for everyday use. It's going to be the giveaway, so someone's going to win this one, but we also put multiple up on the website for purchase if you wanted to buy one of these guys to have in your home or a set. The beauty of this color pattern, and I noticed that Dawn actually put a comment, Dawn Greats put a comment on the feed while we were streaming. She put a link to our rainbow cups on the website, and it's because I was talking about how similar the color pattern is to this guy. And the way this color pattern goes on, Chris spoke about it too, it's totally organic in the up and down motion, and on the bottom here, how it covers the foot underneath. They're all totally unique. So if you did buy a set of 4 of these, each one would have its own kind of swirl of color going on. It'd be a beautiful cohesive set, but with their own subtle intricacies. So that's pretty sweet. Put the mug back up front. You got the goblet right here, punchki time, and then the Ukrainian egg. So that's super cool. Questions for you guys. I'll look at what you're saying to me now once more, but where are you tuning in from and what's the temperature there? We saw a couple of those, but a few more comments of those would be pretty nice. Not to make us jealous, but just maybe get the conversation going. A couple other things to show you. We got the bus dropped off here. This is Uncle Dennis, who, if you guys thought he did a great job streaming or filming on Tuesday, let us know in the chat. He appreciates that support. But we got this double-decker bus delivered by Uncle Dennis because sometimes Chris isn't really tamed by the regular bus. So Michelle wanted to have an option to send the double-decker by. Okay, I'll put that down. Yeah. Yeah, we got the paddles. So these are super cool. What does this tool do? I'm kind of figuring out this table and how it works. I'm going to get it down real good here pretty soon. But I was told not to show off the stamp there. I can show off this guy one more time. Oh. Oh, I can use the stamp. Show the stamp. This guy's pretty sweet, folks. This is a sunflower made by Chris. He made this beautiful wood base on it, signed it as well, and then it's wired onto the wood. It's got a nice alligator top on here that you can hang it on the wall. This is a beautiful piece. This is on the website. This is included in the 20% of profits going to the World Central Kitchen. And if you're interested in that, we've got up-close shots of it on the website. And you can let us know if you got any questions about it as well. The last thing I'll show you as we've gone through all the products, again, these are on the website, is this really cool stamp, actually 2 styles of stamps that have been created by a customer of ours for a custom piece we're going to be getting done. Do those look familiar to anybody? So that's the imprint and the inversion imprint. We tested both of them out. You made a beautiful wooden handle attached to this, and we actually used it for the first time yesterday. We're going to be making a couple decanters to be hung. All these custom orders, I've really started to take some pretty cool in-depth shots, short videos, kind of snippets of what we're doing around the shop, kind of just more insight into what's going on here at the Glass Academy. And if you want to see those kind of things, the custom orders we're working on, what's changing around the business, that's what we're going to be providing to our VIPs on the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, it's $4.99 a month. We've got videos on how to sign up. It's super easy. You watch our streams right through YouTube. You stream them to your TV, whatever it may be. But the most recent one, I just did one, and I talked about it on Tuesday's show, of those ripple puddles that were super cool. We made a bunch of them for a customer of ours, and they turned out super sweet. So Sam is editing that video now. She'll have that up fairly soon. If you're keeping it good with Facebook and you're watching what we're doing, we love that you've been here for 152 shows. If you're brand new, we love to see that as well. Always let us know in the chat. And then a big shouts out to all of our silent viewers out there, because I know not everyone is commenting, and we know people watch from all over the place. Hungry for the punchki? I almost poured another cup of coffee in there, but I already had 2, and I figured 3 probably wouldn't even do anything. It's a pretty nice display. Coffee, a punchki, and a Ukrainian egg.
Yeah. Looks lovely. We wanted a little clarity. What is this going to turn into?
That is going to be, there's 2 decanters, hanging decanters, based off of the Louis, I think it's the 13th cognac bottle. That's like a like an $8,000 bottle of cognac, and a customer didn't want to spend $8,000, he just wanted the bottle. And so to get it handmade by someone local is what we're doing, and then he wanted to add his own stamp that's got his own significance to it that I won't give too much information away, but it's going to be a really fun project.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, this is kind of cool. So if we join the YouTube subscription, can we see previous? I'm pretty sure you can.
Yep, you can see all the previous episodes. Once you join, you've got the archives right there. Just like we keep our YouTube and our Facebook up to date with all the videos we've streamed for free. Same thing with the YouTube one. Once you got that $5 a month subscription going, you're locked into all the content that we have.
And did you know this? Sam goes above and beyond. I'm dumbfounded how she keeps coming up with stuff. But in the credits, you know how movies roll and you see all those credits? When you're a VIP member, your name shows in the credits. How fun is that?
Super cool.
There's all these little touches that are so fun. And how did you like that video in the beginning where it's we're coming on, the 5-minute?
The warmer upper.
Yep.
Get logged in.
Yep. Then this is funny. When we talk to a group of people, I'm always like, how many of you raise your hands? We can't see you raising your hand, so this is funny. But raise your hand.
Yep.
If you saw the...
Oh, yeah.
The Detroit puddle video. I think that's the only time I've been on camera with makeup. So if you want to see what I look like with makeup, I saw that video. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my God, what was wrong? That's so weird. But it was a professional video shot by this vitamin company our friend was working for at the time. And it was pretty cool. We did the Detroit puddle, but I think it's been a while since I've listened to it. What they said in it was pretty interesting. I mean, it is everything about handmade glass and the creative process and how we do things. It was a pretty cool video.
Yeah,
So.
really cool video. So you can check that out. What was it posted on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Scroll back a couple.
Huh? It's in the comments. The link's right in the comments. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah. Connie said she watched it. Pam said she's been subscribed to Glass Academy for a long time on YouTube.
Yeah, so you do. Yeah, that's a good question for Pam there. It's not necessarily just the regular subscription. This is the paid subscription. It's a little different. You can already be subscribed, but you find the link to become a paid member, a VIP member of the Glass Academy via YouTube, and you can sign up there. It's $4.99 a month, and I believe we have that link posted all over the place.
Yeah, there is the e-news that went out today. Jessica put a link that Sam made. You just hit the link and it walks through. It shows you step by step how to join.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a tutorial. Sam did another great thing, did a tutorial. Geez, I think if I keep saying this, her head's gonna be like, oh, I am the tech guru. Yeah,
So.
pretty amazing because this is so out of my wheelhouse. I'm happy to make glass and design it and do lots of things, but I'm very grateful to all the people that make what we're doing work. We just saw another fly-through of a viral video. 213 million people watched a video we did.
Mm-hmm.
Is that crazy? What type of world do we live in now? You think of I Love Lucy, 60 million people watching a show. That's pretty crazy back then. And to think now, look what we're at. That's so fun.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
Okay.
Sounds good, folks. That's the Annealer Reveal. Those are the products from Tuesday's show. Everything's on the website. The link's right on the comments here on both Facebook and YouTube. If you got questions, reach out to us. But we're going to be signing off. We're going to be getting to many other things, and we will see you all on Sunday for the experimental show.